Welcome back to the pod, Joga Talks. We ain't here. What do you think of the new intro music? Didi wanted to test out something for the pod, and we got this just loaded up on here. It's kind of a sound that we already had in the pack. So what do you guys think? I don't know. What Didi, that was kind of lit.
That's kind of fire, though.
That was kind of lit, though. We're back. Okay.
But you gotta know if you gotta change it, though, so you gotta let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, you know, we could do some, like, Bobby Schmurda. We could do something different. We could do some Soulja Boy. We could do some Brazilian music.
Some Soulja Boy. Bro, we were playing this weekend, and some Soulja Boy came on, and that song went crazy. So if you get Soulja Boy in here, it's over.
Yo, I think we run back because I put on my glasses late. I think we run back that intro one more time. Okay. Let's run back that intro one more time. All right, let's get it.
Restarting the tape?
Let's get it. All right, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, yeah. You could low-key be hooping to this.
Hey.
Put some shots up. Hey. Welcome back to the pod. Me and Didi. It's Joga Talks, your favorite podcast regarding everything that's cool and it. You know what I mean? Culture, sports, life through the lens of an athlete. And that segues into what we want to do this episode is we've been asked a lot of frequent questions about the podcast in general, what we're trying to do with this, what does it mean, what does Joga Talks mean? If you didn't watch the pilot episodes from the beginning, then you definitely don't know. But we're going to try and fill in all those people that want to know, you know, all those questions, the answer to those questions. Didi's going to take it away with some of those, you know, some of those questions that we got from the fans, from our big fan base that we got so far. So, yeah, I'm excited to do that. Yep. And we're just going to focus on this pod, honestly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think, Didi?
Yeah, we just wanted to clarify, we've been all over the place. Me going away, you going away, us not being here, I don't even know, shifting to online. We thought about everything already. We just wanted to kind of clarify just so, yeah, there's some, like, clarity towards, like, what we're doing in the pod and, like, what it means and why we started it and just answer all those questions and all the feedback we got, which was sick, by the way. Whoever gave us feedback, you guys know who you are. That helped us a lot and helps us kind of going forward. So I think the first thing to clarify, which is like a fair question, but like we never thought about because we know what it means, is just the meaning of the word Joga. Like not even the Joga Talks, but just what Joga means. I heard a lot of people say like yoga or like stuff like that, and it gets funny, but that's not what it means. So you pronounce it Joga, okay? And I guess the literal transition of Joga is play, but like it's more so of like a slang in like our language or like our like lingo. And it's just more like a lifestyle. Like we talked about this in the pilot, like you said, but it's kind of good to clarify, but it's more so like a lifestyle of like having fun and just exploring different things. Like it comes from like joga bonito, which is like the Brazilian way of playing soccer in a way, but just like the beautiful game and like the way they play it with the style and the finesse and just not the right way, but just with a different flair to it. So we kind of wanted to use that word just to show that like our podcast will have a different flair to it. And it's not going to be like every other podcast because we understand that everyone has a podcast nowadays. So it is kind of annoying to see podcasts everywhere and that everyone's doing it. But we already talked about it in the pilot as well. And we talked about off camera, and this is basically the same thing. So we might as well just put the content out there, and we like doing it. So yeah, we wanted to provide a different flair, and that's kind of where the word Joga means. Did I miss anything there?
Well done, Didi. Well done, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, we didn't have tons of rhyme or reason in the beginning when we were naming it. Remember, mm-hmm. Like we were kind of just thinking of something. We wanted to name it, you know, Shop Talk, something else. We started out in the garage. Shout out to Eli. We're in Eli's garage. But we were like, we can't, that's too generic. Let's come up with something that really, exemplifies our identity.
Yeah.
That really, embodies what we're trying to talk about and who we are. And Joga, obviously, Didi said all about that. It's got them Brazilian roots, too. And I think it just resonates with us because it's about swag.
I like that
And,
word.
you know, we got plenty of swag on the court, off the court, on the field, you know, in the boardroom, in the office, in the studio, wherever you want to be. We do it with swag.
Yep.
We do it, you know, we do it the right way, like he's saying. We do it the beautiful way.
Yep.
Joga bonito. Bonito means beautiful. And,
Yeah.
man, that's a way to live your life.
Love it.
So that's a little bit about our name.
Yeah.
What were some other questions that got asked?
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of like segue into like the next one. We kind of touched on it, on like why we kind of started it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's much complication to it. It was really just like we talked so much off camera and like on FaceTime and like whatever that one day, I don't even know who brought it up. Probably you brought it up. I was like, yo, like we're ready to do this on like off camera. Like why not just like start a podcast? And I think I've thought about starting a podcast before, like personally, and obviously just never got into like equipment or like anything like that. It never really came true. But I also thought that like, in my opinion, I don't know about you, like for me, like I've done podcasts before with other people, and like I done my own podcast with another person, and then I've also like been on podcasts and I've seen what it's like. But like I feel like the dynamic that we have was like perfect, and like I couldn't miss the opportunity
100%.
of it. And I think it was like we contrast each other so well that was like my personal reason. I also have other reasons, but like I just wanted to do it just because it was fun. Like I wanted to like put content out there. Like there's no harm in trying different things. And for me, it was just like, I don't know, a fun way to doing it. And we got the time for it. And yeah, or we make time for it. We don't got the time for it. But yeah, I think for me, that was kind of the reason we started it. We just wanted to have fun with it.
Honestly, same here. I just, you know me, I love watching podcasts. I think we both watch so many podcasts, and we're, you know, I think we're pretty like inspired by that as well. And we're pretty like forward thinking in that, you know, when I watch a podcast, I mean, even before this, I was like, you know, always analyzing. I like this about this pod. I don't like this about this pod. That's why I'm trying to grow and get better as we go, each one. Switch it up a little bit. And I think, yeah, it initially started as kind of, you know, some banter. Oh, we talk so much ish. We might as well start one. But then, you know, it came to be. Here we are. And I agree. I think our dynamic is legendary. And I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else, T.
Yeah.
Not going to lie to you.
That's
a nice little moment.
Like that. Nice little deep moment.
Yo, that's low-key like a kawaii sound. Get that again. That's crazy with the hat too. Yo, what do you guys think of my hat?
Yo, it's kind of Halloween themed, I'm not gonna lie. As we're near
you didn't even ask about it. You didn't ask about it yet. It is Halloween themed a little bit.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk. Hold up. Before we move on, we're gonna talk about this fit. Not even just the hat, just the fit. Can we talk about this for a second, guys?
You know me.
Yo, this guy loves this sound.
I'm really liking that sound. I'm not gonna lie. Yo,
the fit's fire. Look. He went with a brown themed, right? Little camo vest, little brown shirt, brown tee, simple tee, with the chain popping too.
The gold.
Really, just Halloween theme. Even the glasses, he managed to do that. Look at that.
Yo, R.I.P. Virgil. These ain't no off-whites, or LVs, but you know we don't want to spend that much money right now. But
the hat's fire.
Thank you.
The best part.
Thank you.
Honestly, the glasses are fire too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, thank you.
This guy. This guy put it on today, and then I just came with a damn great
Yo, D is always, you know, he's clinical with it.
The sporty.
He knows what he's doing, bro. You know why he's got this? Yo, he's looking fresh but sporty because he's ready.
Exactly.
Anyone wants work,
1v1.
They can get it. They can get the work at any time. Yeah, you know, he's probably got some shoes somewhere around there.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Next time we run a pod, I'm gonna put something on. How about that? For the one time, I gotta like try something and just.
Rumor has it we might be suiting up for one of these pods.
Ooh.
You know, Men in Black style. I don't know.
Who's spreading those rumors, man?
Coming with the pen, with the memory eraser.
Ooh.
Be careful.
Ooh.
I
don't mind that.
Might do some
suit up,
some hypnotizing on the podcast. Put some suits on, man. Yo, but this hat. Since you asked, since you was talking about it, since I brought it up, I got this outside the Guggenheim. The crazy museum. You look up the Guggenheim right now.
Is that like Dutch?
It's nah.
Where is it? I didn't even know how to spell it.
It's in Bilbao.
Oh, so it's Spanish.
Yeah, it's a modern art museum.
Okay, hold up, guys. Hold up. Pause for a second, because I just spelled Guggenheim correctly. So I
First try. Nah, you didn't.
Bro.
No. I can't look at it, but
yeah, fair enough. G-U-G-G. Actually, I missed a G. Never mind. I lied. G-U-G-G-E-N.
Yo, he's almost got it, but he ain't.
Damn, that was tough. It shows everything.
You gotta bleep it out.
So it's like a museum?
Yeah, it's a museum. It's got some crazy art installations in there.
Crazy.
And like it's all built out of titanium, I believe. It's really cool.
So you got it outside, you got the hat outside.
Yeah, so basically me and my mom were kicking it, just like on some tourist shit, some tourist, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna try and bleep out the cusses now. You know, we don't want to do none of that. We got all types of viewers watching, all ages.
Fair enough.
Everyone is welcome. All shapes and sizes. Everybody, aliens, not extraterrestrial, anybody, dead, alive. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a crazy episode too. That's the spoilers.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, no one heard that. So we were kicking it outside, doing some tourists, and like there was, people selling stuff, T-shirts, jerseys. Shoulda got a jersey, low key.
Shoulda, woulda.
They had some fire jerseys. You would have loved it.
Oh, okay.
And there was this lady, and she had these like hand knit hats. And I see this one. I just saw the colors, and I was like, that looks beautiful, and it looks so soft. So I grabbed it. I didn't even initially see I thought maybe it was just a beanie or two. I don't know what it was. Picked it up. And I was like, this is crazy. I put it on, and I noticed the ears, too. And I was like, yo, I laughed. But I was like, this is low-key crazy. This goes crazy. And my mom's, like, laughing at me. Like,
of course.
She's like, you're a goof. Like, she's like, no way you wear that. Like, and she's laughing, but she's smiling because I know she loves it, though.
Fair.
Because my mom's got to talk some trash, but, like, look, she loved it.
Like, deep down.
Yeah. She's like, you look fire. But she's like...
Just talk smack just because, you know?
Just because. And I don't know what these notifications are.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's
sorry.
bing.
Yo, forget about that.
This guy's famous, bro.
But yeah, regardless, I had to cop it. Yeah. It's one of my favorite pickups for my trip.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're gonna see it on the pod a lot. I've been wearing this hat steady since I got it.
Maybe we could talk about another time. We can discuss the.
We can get into that. We can get into that in general. Whatever.
Okay.
A little catch up. But now let's get back to the programming.
Let's get back to the programming. But before we get back to the programming, guys, it's your favorite time of the day. It's your favorite time of the pod. It's blind rankings time.
Yo, can we get a clap in the crowd?
Clap.
Okay, you gotta stop with that. He already has the glasses on, so I'm not even gonna tell him to put them on.
Okay, just a disclaimer, by the way. Since we're explaining everything, might as well just explain the blind rankings one more time for the people that don't know.
For the people in the back.
We've explained it before in our pilot, but we got this. I don't even know where we got this from. We got this from someone. We've copied it from... Oh, I know where we got this from. Can't talk about it anymore. Yeah, you know why. Anyways, blind rankings, okay? We got this from another podcast on YouTube that I wish I could shout out, but I can't.
It's a spooky one.
Yeah, it's a crazy one. Recent events don't...
Spooky season. I love this soundboard, by the way, if you can't tell.
Recent events don't allow us to talk about it, but anyways, it was a podcast on YouTube. I watched it before. We were watching it, and they did a blind rankings, and I was like, oh, this is a good idea. And then we took it on and had fun with it at first, and then we just kept it going. So how it works is we get a topic, like, for example, foods, and then I pick the topic. I know all the answers. He doesn't. I'm going to say the answers in order, 1 through 5. There's 5 options, and he's going to have to blind rank all of them. So he won't know what the next one is, but he has to put him 1 through 5, rank from best to worst. Okay, that was kind of a nice explanation. That was better than my first one.
I like that. Yeah, it's more simplified.
Exactly.
Compressed.
That was off dome.
I like that a lot.
Okay, anyways, blind rankings. I'll start. Okay, because as I said before we hopped on, this topic is OG. This topic is nice. This is probably my best one that I've come up with, even though I stole it from someone on TikTok. Okay, first one. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The topic is nostalgic mobile games.
Damn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? nostalgic.
I like that one.
Mobile games.
I like that one.
You know when
Wow.
you're a kid and you were playing on your phone, you were playing those games. Think about those games. Let me know what those games are in the comments, and I'll throw some out here. Hopefully, I got all the best.
This is a crazy one.
Crazy
You really
one.
went deep for this one.
Really got this one.
Now I'm like, damn, mine's not even that fire.
Yeah, but yours will be fire though.
It's
We'll
okay.
make it fire.
We'll make it fire.
Exactly.
It's okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, this is nice. This brought back memories. Okay. First one, Subway Surfers. Yeah, started off a little bit hot because everyone
That
plays
one's
this.
nice.
Yeah. Just so you know, though, all 5 of these.
Okay, but wait, are there like, because that's an app game. So
yeah, all of them are app games.
they're all app games.
Like mobile- mobile
okay.
games. Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
say that. You just said nostalgic.
Mobile games.
Oh, you said mobile.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, chat.
Cook.
Sorry, chat. Sorry,
Sorry,
crowd.
chat.
Sorry, whatever we're
It's
talking.
crazy.
Sorry,
There's
chat's
no
crazy.
chat.
Yo, we're not streaming
live
right
streaming.
now. But people could be chatting
Yeah, fair
in the
enough.
comments. Make sure you comment. Yo, I see all the viewers. I look at the analytics. Okay, there's not many. But for the people that are there, drop a little, just say,
Drop a comment.
just say,
Say
hi.
hello. Say hello.
Good afternoon, good evening,
Say
good
hello,
morning.
hello, Henny. How are you doing?
Say, hey, I only watched 5 seconds and this is trash. Or I watched like a minute and a half. It's still kind of trash,
Yo.
but at least I watched a minute and a half. Or I watched the whole thing. When's the
Yes,
next
sir.
ep?
Also, I'm gonna throw this out there right now. If you throw a comment, you get a shout out in the pod. Don't be
Yo.
commenting anything crazy if you're gonna comment, but if you put a comment there, say like, "Hello, sir, how are you doing?" Next pod, we're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?"
Yo, for real.
But
Yeah,
for
we're
real,
gonna show
and,
you.
and
We're
if
gonna
you
show
have,
you.
and if you have any questions that we can talk about in the pod, throw it in the questions in the YouTube thing. That was horribly said. Comment on the YouTube, and then we'll
Comment on the Insta.
talk about it.
Comment. We've been lacking, but you can comment on
Yeah,
the Insta.
We're gonna be on it. All right, you're gonna
And
see
you can
these
comment on the
clips.
TikTok. We're gonna get on the TikTok too.
Comments everywhere.
It's kind of past me a little
Yeah,
bit.
we
You know,
got
I
it.
feel a little bit old man trying to be on the TikTok.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it for the people because people need to see this. And full disclaimer, I'm gonna say the full disclaimer right now. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? And this isn't no false promises being said here. The OG fans are gonna be remembered. Tell me I'm wrong, D. They're gonna be remembered. And all I'm gonna say is when this merch comes and when these giveaways come, because they're gonna come. They are. Eventually they're gonna, wait, hold on. They will. I already have the glasses on. You know I'm always cooked. It's okay. There will be giveaways, merch. There's gonna be other interactive things going on with this pod. We got, I'm not gonna give everything away, but we got some events coming in the next calendar year. So if you want to be a part of that and you want to be one of the OG Joga Talks fans, we got to know you're there.
Well said. Well said.
I don't
well
even
said.
know you're there. I just see a view. Maybe you saw us a follow, but like, man, just say, I'm here.
Exactly.
I'm a day one. First comment.
Ooh, first comment.
And then it's like, okay, whatever. Isaac.
We'll think about what the
Isaac's
first
the
comment
go.
we'll get.
Next ep. Yo, shout out Isaac.
The go.
He's getting the first t-shirt. He's getting the first beanie.
Like it.
It's
Anyways,
crazy. Yo, just remember that. Just remember
that. Yeah. Round of applause. Yeah. It's like 2 seconds too long though.
It's like a little long.
That's fine,
I
though.
think you can end it quickly. Wait. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, can I end in the back? Wait, hold up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, nostalgic mobile games. Got it?
Subway Surfers. Sorry, we really got sidetracked there.
Yeah, we did.
Subway Surfers. Listen, I'm gonna put Subway. This is a
Tough one.
This is an
There's good
epic
ones.
game.
All 5 of them are good, I'll tell you that.
Epic. I remember playing that like. Man, after school in the hallways, up, down, side, hey, wait, oh.
Collect
You know
the
what I mean? That's
coin,
kind of
what?
your first, like, you're getting your jab in.
Right. And you're competing too because you're trying to
Hezzy.
get the longest or furthest. My bad. Trying to get the furthest.
That's crazy.
Where are you putting it?
I'm going to put it 3.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
3.
honestly fair. That's
I don't know. That's kind of a cop-out
Yeah,
because you
but
put it
still,
in the middle.
being safe.
I don't know. Subway Surfers is very
Being
goated.
safe.
But if there's another one that I'm thinking of that's
You're already
similar,
thinking of one.
then it's ahead of it for sure.
Okay. You're already thinking of one, and I think
You better
I know,
have certain ones on here. If he doesn't have ones
and
on,
I think I know which one you're talking about.
if he doesn't have Geometry Dash, I'm gonna be cheese.
Geometry Dash.
Dash.
Okay, ready? Second one. Angry Birds.
Man, I was playing that on the plane
Yes,
back from
right,
Europe. They have
right.
that on the plane.
Oh,
you can play it on the
true.
plane.
Oh, so you just played it?
Yo, I was just playing it. I
fire.
beat all the levels. I didn't get 3 stars or 5 stars,
that's kinda-
3 stars. I don't know. The rank 3 stars.
That's really
Oh my
count,
god,
guys.
watch out. I didn't get 3 stars on all of them. That's like when you fully complete it with all the points.
Yeah.
But I did
okay.
complete all of them.
True.
And funny story, a little story time. The people beside me, I don't know, nice couple, whatever. Shout out to them. But at the beginning, they were kind of my ops because they were like looking over, and they saw me. I was grinding it, and like I'm not like banging on the screen or nothing, but like sometimes you're tapping it to like. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because some of the birds, you shoot them, and then you tap again, it explodes. True, whatever. True. They have different functions. And the dude, like, taps me, and he's like, hey, by the way, when I was flying to Europe, the guy behind me was, like, playing this game, and it was so annoying. Because every time you tap it, it shakes the chair. And I was like, all right there, buddy. I'm gonna keep grinding. Like, I don't care, bro. And I was like, nice, like whatever. So I had fun with it, but it's honestly not. It's not my favorite.
True. I thought so. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it 4.
Fair.
It's never been like, bro. There's other ones that are above it, but I don't know if you got them on there, so I might have taken it.
I got everything on here, bro. Third one. Temple Run.
That's the one I was waiting for.
I know it was.
Okay, listen.
I put it 3 for a reason, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Yo,
all right?
Temple Run is goated.
Yep.
The thing is Temple Run. Oh my god, Temple Run should go 1, but
please.
It depends on what there's left.
There's 2 left.
That's a part of the game, guys. That's a part of the game.
Hey.
I don't know what else is going to come at me. If there's Geometry Dash, it has to go 1. Because that game and the music, yo, I need to know if Geometry Dash is on there. Did you even play Geometry Dash?
I never played Geometry Dash.
Okay, so you probably didn't put it on
there.
Well,
but to be fair, I got this from a TikTok list. So you got to think about that. I'm not saying I did or didn't.
I'm going to put...
It's your ranking.
I'm going to put Temple Run 1 to be safe because what if it's booty and then I have to put it 2?
True.
Yeah. Or sorry, I have to put it 1. 2 is better than having to put it 1. Wait, so I'm going to solidify it at Temple Run at 1.
1.
Yeah.
1. Fourth one.
Goated game.
Pokemon Go. And to be fair, I don't know why they put this on it because I absolutely hated it and I never played it. But it honestly, out of this 5, it was probably the most popular one.
True.
Like,
yeah,
just
I feel like people still play it.
Exactly, but just in terms of like popularity and just people playing it, I never played it and I never liked it. But bro, remember in high school?
Bro, I look like a Pokemon nerd right now, low-key, with this hat. I'm not
People were going everywhere. People would go to distance just to get the Pokemon. I don't even know how it works, but still, I had to put it in.
Catch them all.
Catch them all. You have 3, 4, and 1, which means 2 and 5 are left.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it 5 just because I never really played it. Like, I love
neither.
Pokemon, and I played on the Game Boy. I played the OG Pokemon, and I watched the OG Pokemon.
Yeah. But never played
Pokemon. But
that's fair.
Yeah, I always found it funny. Like, I think it's cool because it brings all these like you know, like even adults play it. It brings all these people together, and it like gives them a reason to get active and go walk around the city. I love the premise of it. I was just never.
Yeah, me neither.
I was never about it.
All right. Last one. We'll have to go 2. Jetpack Joyride.
Oh,
gee, right? Yes, sir.
Can we get a clap?
Hey. Jetpack Joyride out of the woodwork. And to be fair, this was not on the TikTok list, and I remembered it, and I was like, I have to switch it. Have to switch it.
My guy. Listen.
2.
I'm so happy with that list.
Okay, so first you put Temple Run, Jetpack Joyride, Subway Surfers, Angry Birds, Pokemon Go.
Yo, tell me that's not a great list.
Bro, honestly, I would... Yo, I didn't think
I'm him! I'm like that! Yeah! Nah, just kidding. That's just intro music. But I'm him! I'm kind of crazy.
I respect it. That was honestly... that might have been one of the first times we've, like, 100%ed it. Like, we just... In my opinion.
Like, is that how you would have done it?
That's probably how I would have done it.
Yo, I'm like that. That's crazy.
Because honestly, Temple Run was just goated.
It was goated.
But at Jetpack Joyride, I played a lot, bro. I might have played more than Temple Run.
Yeah,
But
I
still,
don't know. I think Jetpack Joyride might have played the most too.
Me
so
too.
maybe that goes one. Maybe
True.
that's the one switch. I'm gonna
Maybe
be
that's
honest
the one
with
switch.
y'all.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good list, man. Honestly, that's solid.
Let's go.
A little nostalgia moment. Had to bring it back.
I like that one. You did well there, D.
Yeah, I found that one, and respect to whoever it is. I don't know what the name of the TikTok is or the podcast, but I think it's like the Makeshift Project. So shout out them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. OGs.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yo, listen, my blind rankings for you is very related to what we're doing right now. It's the top podcasts out there. But the thing is I picked like a list of podcasts that I personally like. I think you would have watched too.
True. I haven't watched many podcasts, but I do know of some. So I think I know where you're going.
But you
with
know
this.
of some, and if not, you can also like you can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I can just look it up. I'm ready.
And you can do a quick little analyzation.
I'm ready.
Okay. We're gonna start off with number one is a basketball one. So we got to throw a couple in there. You know, a few. Actually, there's a few in here. Podcast P, the guy Paul George. You know, he's been rocking out. It's one of my favorites just because I just like the how casual it is. I think he does very well, and I like the co-host he has on it. So if you haven't seen that one, go check it out for sure. I've heard some people say it's not their favorite, but that's their opinion.
Podcast P, and he basically just has like guests on and
You've
stuff.
never watched one?
I've never watched one. I don't watch a lot of podcasts.
He has some good guests on there.
But he just I've seen like clips. I've definitely seen clips. True. I think okay. I don't know. I'm gonna do the same thing you did. I'm gonna put it 3.
That's fair.
Just because I can think of, I don't know what podcast you put, and I think I can think of podcasts that would be theoretically better. But yeah,
that's a safe one. I like that.
There's some good clips though. His boy is his boy the co-host or whatever? Like who's the co-host? Did you know?
The co-host is Jackie. Can't remember his last name. He was like an actor comedian, and then
Jackie Long and Dallas Rutherford.
And Dallas is like
it's his boys.
It's his boy. Dallas he used to play high school hoops with, so it's really cool because like that dynamic of like
that's dope.
They get to reminisce about PE playing like in high school. And the cool thing about that pod is how humble Paul George is, because like I think it was just in recent years too. Like remember when Brandon Miller was like, yo, he's my GOAT. And then all of a sudden people were like, what? How can Paul George be your GOAT? And then everyone came out of the woodworks, like the younger crowd, and was like, yo, we watched him more. Because when he was at the Pacers, he was going dummy.
True.
So I like it because I think Paul George has got a lot of spotlight now.
Yeah.
Like he's getting his flowers kind of. And he's so humble, and the way he talks about it, like not being kind of the top prospect always, but then he grew into that. I don't know. I just like his view on things.
I respect that. I'll put it 3.
And they be talking about gaming a lot too. Is funny.
Oh yeah,
they game hella. Okay, you're putting it 3.
Yeah.
The next one is one of my favorites, information wise. You got to go check it out if you haven't. But he's killing the game. Andrew Huberman.
See, and I knew. I was already thinking that was gonna be my number 1.
That one is great. Like,
because
I could watch that all day.
Yeah, because it's just like, damn. I have to. I'm gonna put a 1. It has to be the best podcast. What's the other one? Oh man, there's one more that I'm thinking of. You must have put it in there. I'm gonna put a 1. Yeah, I gotta send it.
Which one are you thinking of?
1. I'm putting it 1.
Which one are you thinking of?
I can't tell, man.
What do you mean?
A secret.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So you're putting it 1.
Yeah.
So you have
1 and 3.
1 and 3. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think I have to.
We're gonna throw a little curveball in here.
Oh, wait. Actually, no, leave it there.
Leave it there?
Because I'm thinking, I just thought of another possibility. Okay, go.
Okay. The third one is All the Smoke. Another basketball one, but it's the boy Matt Barnes, Stack Jack. That's like, honestly, I got the most inspo from that because I watched all of their pods.
True.
I just listened to all of them because they're just so chill. Love those guys. Give them a round of applause.
Jackson, right?
Matt Barnes, you know, they're always high too, so they're hella funny. And they had the Bean on there. They had Kobe. They probably had the best guests. They had KG on there, and he told incredible stories. And it's very unfiltered, which is great.
True.
You know what I mean? So they tell all the stories.
Whatever it is. I just can't do it though.
Can't put it 1.
No, because I already put it 1, and I have 2, 4, and 5.
Yeah. You put Huberman 1.
It's gonna go 5. Whoa. It's gonna go 4.
5 is crazy.
No, 4. 4 just because I have to. Honestly, I haven't watched these podcasts. That's the problem.
Yo, this is some homework for D.
Even the thing that says 2 NBA champions deliver unfiltered conversations. That's like
unfiltered
the
conversation. I like
it.
that. That's our mission statement. Are we unfiltered, guys?
Yeah, I have to. We'll get there.
Are we? Are we unfiltered?
Basically, if you ask me anything, I'll answer. Unfiltered. Okay.
I feel like there's a little bit.
There's a little filter.
It's slight. But we're gonna open up that filter.
Okay, 4. 4. That was kind of fruity. 4. Yo. Okay, that was 4. Give me the other 2. Let's go. I'm ready.
The next one in the blind rankings is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I knew.
The go-to podcast.
I knew it.
The go-to podcast.
See, that's why I was talking with number 1 with the Huberman 1. But I'm going to put it 2. Just because it's not physically possible to put a 5.
It's not physically, humanly possible.
It's not mentally, it's not emotionally possible.
It's not, you can't do it.
Okay, I'm going to put a 2.
2. Okay, that's solid because the last one is the Gilbert Arenas pod. Nice. I don't know if you've watched that one ever. He is hella funny. He's probably the most raw.
Have you seen? Okay,
if you haven't seen the Gilbert Arenas one, it is basketball based as well, but this guy is so funny and he's loud. And he's just very animated. It doesn't get boring watching him.
That was kind of sus.
What?
You said he's the most raw man? That's what we're doing?
Whoa.
Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas. He's raw. He's unfiltered.
Well, okay. Honestly, yeah, 5. I wouldn't change that list. But I guess Joe Rogan.
I had to look up Gilbert Arenas.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was trying to figure out if the podcast was good or not. Have you on the topic of that quickly, have you seen his sons?
Yeah, they're balling.
No. Did you see the younger one? Dude, he's like, how old is his youngest one? 9, and he's cooking high school kids. I saw a video of them playing 1-on-1. You know those half courts where they go back and forth?
Yeah.
They were playing 1-on-1. And this kid was cooking high school kids, and he's how old is he? 7th grade, and he was cooking high schoolers.
He's 12.
Yeah, insane. Anyways,
that's crazy.
That was just a sidetrack, but that was good blind ranking.
Oh, 13. I like that. That was I think your list is very good as well.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't as fun as yours. I'm not gonna lie, but they can't all be bangers.
Yeah.
But there's some research for you. Go and investigate some podcasts. Honestly, it's because he doesn't want to watch anything else because it's all about Joga Talks. It's all about Joga Talks.
Yeah.
And that will segue back into answering some questions that the people have about the pod. Mm-hmm. What are some other ones we got, dude?
Yeah, so we talk about the meaning, talk about why we started it. I think the main one, to be honest, is what we want to talk about. I think it is very unclear, it feels like. If it's very
vague.
Very vague and open, and I know there's not a specific topic. So for example, we didn't narrow it down to it's a basketball topic, or we didn't narrow it down to it's a topic about people working 9 to 5, or it's not a specific topic, but we kind of did it on purpose, if that makes sense. And we kind of just wanted to explore, sort of the same thing as Joga Talks. We just wanted to we just wanted to explore and see where it went.
Be free with it. We wanted to be free with it. That's the thing about Joga. It's about being free.
Exactly. And
freedom to be.
And we just didn't want to
some bars
narrow
right
down
there.
at first. We understand that
some bars. Freedom to be, Joga Talks, me and D. Hey, stop playing with me. Yo.
We understand that it's very vague, and sometimes if we for example, we're a video's out, whatever, you never know what you're getting into. But I feel like that's also kind of the beauty of it and what makes this different. And we wanted to make it as different as possible because, again, we'll reiterate this, that everyone has a podcast. So if we just came out and I was we're making a basketball podcast, who are we to compete with all these podcasts that Henny just mentioned, for example, like these NBA guys talking about basketball, JJ Redick, LeBron, like all that stuff, like we provide a different insight, but it's also like we wanted to leave it more like open and
well, that's the thing is we could sit here and talk about basketball, NBA all day,
For sure,
and that's the thing is we don't want to stray away from that as well and not talk about that because we're like, we don't want to be a basketball podcast, so we're not going to talk about it. We're going to make some episodes about NBA, about stuff that we're interested in, and those people that want to tune in, that if maybe they've never watched or they want to, or they're big fanatics like us as well, then you can tune into that. But also, if you've watched some previous episodes at all, we don't really like stick in the mud with a topic. We kind of just we kind of go all over the place, and that's the unpredictability of this pod. We will try and key in on some some specific topics, as we have done as well. And then when we get guests on the pod, it's about the guests. It's about giving them a platform. That would be my explanation of this pod as well, is giving a platform for, local athletes. We're lucky to have a lot of friends that are, successful athletes. And it's just cool to hear their story, their opinion on things, their life, how it's kind of going for them, their journey. And I love to give that platform to people. And, just because you're not in the NBA doesn't mean that you don't deserve to have an interview or have your story heard, right? So giving a platform, and then when it's me and Didi, we're just going to pull the cat out of the hat. Literally, we're going to pull the cat out of the hat. That's some more bars. So keep cat in the hat, cat in the hat. Stop playing with me. Am I right? Right? Am I right, Didi?
No, you are right. I was going to say, like, just like summarizing it kind of, it's like, it's almost like there's like current events and like what's going on with like us, like currently, and like what's going on in the world, whatever. Like we're just trying to like talk about different things. And I think it'd be really cool. Like we talked about different, obviously, like we talked about narrowing down to one topic. We talked about keeping it like this. We talked about making it only guests. We talked about like a bunch of different things. And we kind of just want to like go with the flow, see what it's like. I would love for it to be like in the future too, where we're like constantly getting guests, and no matter what the guests are, it's just really cool to like, as you said, like it's really cool to like listen to their story, and really cool to hear what they have to say, because everyone has a different story. And I think in like life in general, not to get too deep, but like it's just about different experiences and like what people have like views. Like for example, you've traveled a bunch, I haven't. So like your experiences are gonna be different than mine. Someone from like Camosun is probably going to be different on the Camosun basketball team. Is probably different than a UVic basketball team, just because they do different things.
Yeah,
it's not a right or wrong. So like I think what you said is like nailed it.
I'm gonna summarize it too for people that want a specific answer. Is if you want like what's our podcast layout, what's our template, what's our mission statement, what's our our MO, is some podcasts are very informative. Like we just, with the blind rankings we just did. Huberman, it's about science. This guy has PhDs. He's a professor. He's telling you facts. You know what I mean? Someone like Joe Rogan, or some of these other guys that we mentioned, the basketball podcast, they always have guests on, and it's always about the guests, and then they're adding their insight. So I would say we're somewhere in the middle, like. We're no scientists with PhDs. We're not gonna hit you with some facts, but we're gonna switch it up, sauce it up. We're gonna get a lot of guests on this pod. That's the idea. And like we've said in the past, this pod is a trial by fire. It started from nothing as an idea, and here we are. We're in the studio. We got a soundboard. We're spitting bars. Stop playing. Hey, Joga Talks. So we're just rolling with it, and I'm having so much fun with Didi.
For real though.
And man, this is not gonna stop. It's gonna keep going.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions, like again, interact, get with us, like ask us questions. Like we're only talking about this because people have come up to me and Henny being like, okay, like what does this mean? What does Joga mean? How do you pronounce it? Like, what does the name mean? Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, is there a specific topic? Like, I really want to know about this. Or this is all because people have provided us feedback, and I think that's why it allowed us to talk about this, which is sick, because I want to talk about this too.
And it comes from a place, too. A lot of people, it comes from a place of them wanting to see us be successful. and that's amazing.
Exactly.
But I don't think that's not our main goal here. Like,
Yeah.
we're just trying to do this because we want to do this, and the success will follow because we're just like that. We're just built like that.
That's funny.
And I don't know what else to say, but me and D, we're special. We got something special. We got something special.
Could go variety of ways. That's perfect though, because it segues to kind of like where do we want it to go? I think this is like, let's talk about a little bit individually where you want to see this podcast going, and let's go from like where you see it in the short term, and then what you also see in the long term. Like let's like
short-term goals, long-term goals.
Short-term goal, long-term goals. Like, what do you want to see this podcast accomplish, and what do you want to talk about in the future? Maybe who do you want to have as a guest? Just kind of explore those, and then we'll talk about we'll talk about that and individually, and then we'll talk about some of the things that like we discussed, like both of us. So, I mean, first one is like, let's just talk about like in the short term. Let's just say like, I don't know, in the next year.
What we want to do. What we want to do on this pod. Okay.
Or like, where do you see it going?
Okay.
Let's just say.
And by the way, this is this is never rehearsed. This is always off the dome, off the rip. We got busy lives that we're living, but we come in the studio and we start chatting. We start talking. We start the Joga talks.
Yeah.
So this is just open discussion here. I've thought about kind of where I would like to see it go. I'm a dreamer for sure. So
that's why we get along. That's why we get along.
Come on, man. That's why we get along. So for the short term, you know, this pod has exceeded my expectations already. I love the guests that we've got on here. I know we have some more guests lined up. Super excited for them. And yeah, the short-term goal for me is to keep getting local athletes, friends of ours that are playing in various leagues around the world, and just kind of get their story. And also, you know, obviously have our individual episodes and have fun with that, and kind of expand on our format. And maybe solidify some more like types of formats that we like to do, like we were saying, because we kind of know when something clicks right away. I think when we had Eli as a guest, you know, the other day, it wasn't more an interview. It was kind of he just kind of joined the pod. You know what I mean? I liked how casual that was. So yeah, something along those lines for the short term. Get more cool local guests. And then in the long term, I think it's endless. I think that from the guests that we're already getting, and in my opinion, how well this pod flows and our dynamic, I know that we got some connections, lucky enough, and yeah, all I'm gonna say is the guests that we're getting it's just gonna go up. You know what I mean? Not diminishing any of the guests we've had, but I'm really excited for who we're gonna get in the future. There's definitely some potential leaguers, you know what I mean? Some potential people in the industry that are making moves that are, you know, of all sorts, musicians, athletes. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Is I'm excited to see where we can go, who we can get on here, more and more interesting people, and yeah, and if there's more viewers that come along with that, that's great. And I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to hear more feedback and kind of like build a community more so. That's what I'm really excited about, is building a community.
Nice.
And like I said there earlier in the episode, there is events being planned for the following calendar year. And that's something that really gets me going, is I love hosting events, getting involved in community, you know, and it's gonna be a hoot, man.
Yeah.
Music, sports, everything kind of combined into one.
Like it.
Clothing, drip, you know what I'm saying? Drip, clothing, Joga Talks. Hey, what are your short-term and long-term goals, vision for this podcast, D?
Yeah, kind of similar. I mean, we talked a little bit about it, but just, I think short-term, as you said, just like continue to have those guests, and I think just exploring a little bit more before we start like kind of narrowing it down, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just like, as you said,
leaving it open-ended, not putting ourselves in a box too quick.
Exactly. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning it. But at the same time, obviously, keep doing our thing. I think just having fun with it is the main part. I think as soon as we start like trying to make it as formal as possible, then we lose like sort of the roots and like why we started it and why we're doing this because of us. So I think just keep having fun with it, keeping it open, and like not trying too hard, but like, you know what I mean, like just let it flow kind of thing.
Just be us, you know. Just let us talk for the pod itself.
And I think the short term, being realistic of like where we're gonna be and like stuff like that. I think it would be cool to get a lot of guests in the short term, just because we can like take advantage of like us being here. And then in the long term, looking ahead, I think obviously expanding our guests and like not so like better guests per se, because our guests have been incredible, but just
Agreed.
like, I don't know.
Love all our guests that we've had. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yeah, but just guests from like different, just platforms, different like experiences and stuff would be cool. So I think getting a whole bunch of guests and also doing those individual episodes, I think like exploring like an online platform, I don't know what you guys think, would be cool. But that's kind of something we've been discussing because we're away a lot of the time. So doing it online episodes would be cool, and it would be nice to have.
The new season is coming. Spooky season.
Yeah. So I guess looking forward, if we're gonna talk about that, there's gonna be a new season. Okay, this season's gonna be ending. We're not too sure about the amount of episodes, but you guys will be the first ones to know. New season's coming out, and it might or might not be online.
It's probably gonna be online. We're gonna be in different places.
Exactly.
And we're gonna rock out. No guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock out, dude. But
yeah,
I'm
honestly,
excited.
You're getting nice with these soundboards.
I'm excited. Yo, I'm getting nice with it. Can we get a clap for me?
We just almost kind of almost destroyed that mic.
I almost destroyed it. But yeah, the online, I'm excited for the online.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
There's gonna be some kinks to figure out. Yo, there's going to be some stuff to figure out with the online platforming and all that and the technologies and such.
True.
But I don't think it's past us. I don't think it's beyond us.
Nice.
It's 2024. We can figure it out, you know?
I agree.
What are we? We're Gen XYZ, Z, F,
I don't keep up with that stuff.
Q. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be cool. I think it's just exploring a new thing. Like, we always love to do that and just like new opportunities or whatever. But I think this has been great, and I think in person will always be like ideally.
It'll be goated.
Ideally, we would
because we got that energy in the room, you know, and it's great to have the guests in the room.
Yeah.
But we are gonna adapt.
Yeah.
And that just makes the in-person episodes that much more special. So you better cherish them because this season was all in person. Next season we're gonna be moving online. But it doesn't mean that there isn't opportunity for special episodes.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool. I think I'm excited for it. We're kind of going to announce that soon, eventually. You guys will know about it. But yeah, it's going to be a different approach to it. I'm excited for it. So we don't have a specific plan for it, but that's kind of where it's going. It's more because like he's going to be away and we're going to be so busy, and I'm probably going to be away in the future. So we kind of just want to test it out and see what like the feedback is, because if it's good, then we might just stick with that forever. If it's not good, come back to in person. So again, exploration. It's all about that.
We're going to come back to in person. Don't worry.
For sure.
I'm too nice in the studio. The studio loves me. I love the studio. Can we get a clap for the studio? Making tracks in here the other day. Okay, so to wrap up this episode, since we were kind of reviewing Joga Talks as a whole, this is what we're gonna do, D, is I'm gonna tell you an episode. We're gonna do like a joint blind rankings. So I'm just coming up with this on the fly, on the spot. Listen to me.
Like it.
So same kind of concept, 5.
Oh, I don't like this.
Like a ranking of 1 to 5.
No.
So I'm gonna say one for D to start. He's going to rank it 1 to 5. I'm going to say, so it's going to be our episodes that we've done so far.
But how about we do it together? So like you throw an episode out there, and then we come with an agreement and put it in a specific spot, and then I come up with an episode, and then we
I like that,
agree.
And we do it together.
Yeah,
okay, I like that. Okay, so we're gonna do 5, 1 through 5. Same thing as blind rankings.
Hold on. Disclaimer, by the way, doesn't mean we don't like episodes more than the other, but like say it's like 2 different guests, it's It's just how the conversation flowed and like how like it went. But
And,
at the
and,
same
and
time,
it's on us too. It's on
Exactly.
how we performed, you know?
exactly.
So
At the same time, we absolutely loved every guest, and that's
Every
not even
guest.
us trying to be nice.
Every
Like
guest.
we love having people on. Shout out to all our guests, and like if you guys watch those are sweet. And there's one coming out soon here. Another one coming out soon.
Yo, it's low-key tomorrow. But
Uh-oh.
right now, while we're
Okay.
recording, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Just can't wait for that one.
Can't wait for that one. Okay.
Actually, low-key, I feel like we could throw it in
We could
because
throw it
when
in for sure.
because when it comes out, it's gonna be out. Yo, can we get
See,
a
now-
clap for the brain, the mental?
now Henny's thinking.
I'm mental. I'm going mental. I'm going mental. I'm going mental.
Okay.
There's a lot of noise.
Okay, start it
Maybe
off.
I should like tone it down.
Yeah, you probably should tone it down.
I don't know.
That's pretty loud and pretty.
It's pretty fire though.
Okay, go.
It's pretty fire. First one is gonna be the pilot part 1. Yo, I gotta throw in a wrench
no.
there. 1 is 1. Actually, sorry, 1 is 0. That was episode 0. And to give a little
parts?
explanation for people, yeah, let's just throw both in
Okay,
there
but I
because
agree.
it was 1. We just split it into 2 because it was so long, and that was when we were like, that was literally. That was our infantile moment
That was.
in the podcast
That was
game.
funny.
It was our first time ever. We were just in the garage, and it was just fully winging it, sipping on some vino, and chatting.
Honestly, that was probably one of my favorites.
Same, bro.
Do we put it 1?
It was fire. We might have to put it 1.
To be fair, it's not really blind rankings. It's more so like rankings. I
Just
don't really
rankings.
know. Okay, should we put it 1?
Yeah, this isn't really blind rankings. This is just rankings.
But like
I
kind
kinda
of, because
cooked
you
it.
never know what I'm gonna say.
That's true.
So maybe a little bit. It's half blind rankings.
Okay.
Should we put it 1 or 2? Because realistically, I could
It's like one eye blind, you know?
I
It's
could
like-
I could think of 1 or 2 that could be 1, but I don't know. That was that was my favorite one. I don't know about you.
That's my favorite too because it was so and you know what I mean? Like it was just
Yeah,
it was just so like
I agree.
you know, it was just so us and we were just figuring it out in the moment.
that was my favorite one.
Go back and watch that. It's you know what I mean? There's moments of it that are shaky, but I love it because it just shows how much we've grown up until this point.
Yeah, I like that one.
And it was just like kind of getting the nerves out. It's like when you play kind of your first big games.
Or like
You know what I
new team
mean?
or whatever. Yeah.
If you're playing
True.
if you're playing a sport, it gets that nerves out. It's that game time. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's put it 1.
Let's put it 1. I like
Beautiful,
that.
beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, you're up next. That's that 1. Pilot. This is
Pilot.
episode 0.
Okay, next one.
It's up on the YouTube. Go check it out.
I'm gonna put our first guest in there. Elliot episode.
That one was fire.
That one was good.
And that was like episode 4 or 5 when it released, I think.
Was it?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, true. That was episode 405. I would probably put it 3.
3 is solid. I think we had some really great conversations in there.
Agreed.
We were talking about, you know, really, really important stuff.
That was probably one of my
We were in
favorites
a different
as well.
studio that day. That's one of my favorites as well. But yeah, just to be solid, let's put it 3. Let's
I
put
like
it 3.
that. I like that.
I like that as
Love
well.
it.
I like
Love
that.
it.
Let me know what. Let us know what. I mean, I'd be checking a lot too.
Put it
but-
1 through 5 are your favorites.
Yeah,
1,
what are your
2, 3, 4,
favorites?
5.
And then this is kind of like a challenge for you because maybe you got to come and you got to go and watch these
Exactly.
back because you haven't seen them.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got that at 3. We got pilot episode 0 at 1. We're gonna get the Raymond Can special episode
Ooh.
in there. That was a little wrench one because that was like a complete switch up from what we've been doing. If you haven't seen that one, it was some really cool driving footage. It was me and D having some very casual,
Oh, that's crazy.
anxiety-free conversations. You
I
know,
never think about that
kind of revolving around the subject of mental wellness and just well-being. I love that one. I love the whole concept
Where
of
would
that
you
one.
put it?
I low-key put that too. I don't know.
Damn.
Would you put that one lower?
I'd put that 4.
4?
I'm just thinking-
Okay, here, explain to me.
Because I'm just thinking of one, but also that one could not be said. It just depends what you say for the last one. Because I'm thinking of one that was really
No,
good.
it's you. Oh, no, because we got 3 more.
We got 2 more after this.
2 more after this.
So it's going to be me and you. But like, I'm cool with putting it 2 because I loved it too. All these episodes so far I've loved. So
So fire.
I'm just thinking of one that I would put higher than this one.
Okay. I like that.
But
yeah, actually, no, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah?
We can put it 4.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I think.
But you know what's coming next, so that's why this ain't really Brian rankings.
Yeah, I know. It's
but nah, we'll put it 4.
Okay, let's
this
put it 4.
This is just how the cookie's crumbling.
Okay, let's put it 4. My next one. Let me just think about this one. There's been a lot of good ones.
There has. Shout out to all the episodes.
It's tough to like not put the guest ones there. You know what I mean? So far, it's always been guests. So we just stick with the theme.
Has it? No.
Oh, except for the first one.
The one that's dropping tomorrow is fire.
Okay, I'm gonna say the one dropping tomorrow.
That one? That one is fire. I feel like, yeah, that was great having him on here.
Well, anyways, it's not gonna matter. So, episode with Scully. Where do you put it? That was a great one. That was
a great one. We had a lot of fun.
Even better,
we're in the studio here, and we're gonna get him back for sure. Like we're gonna get back the other guests. Yeah, well, I mean, let's put it 2.
2?
Let's put it 2. This was a weird ranking. By the way, this was just a tester game.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I feel. I could, depending on the day, might re-rank them.
True.
Okay, but we're going to put it 2.
What's the last one that goes 5 then? It's not really blind rankings, but whatever.
It's not really blind. No, it's not. Let's go NBA Olympics, because that was one of my favorites as well. How about this isn't really a ranking. This is just more our favorites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know which one I was
It's just our top 5.
You know which one I was thinking for 2?
Best 5.
The Eli one.
Oh, that one was fire.
That's why I didn't want to put the other one.
Damn. Okay, well, I just said Olympics one, so we're going to put that as the last one. That's going to go in at 5.
But
I like that list. I like that as the top 5. Maybe we throw the Eli one in there.
Yeah.
But
all of them, though, are so good.
That was pretty good. Yo, that was pretty good.
Great way to end it off.
Shout out to all the episodes that we've made so far. Man, I have had so much fun with this, D. And I can't wait to make more eps.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have all the new guests that we're going to have. And, man, the next season is going to be fun as well. I'm excited for the new challenges. I hope you guys got, some more clarity about what this podcast is. And, if you want to have some influence on, some episodes or formats that we do in the future, drop in the comments. Like I said, the OG fans will be remembered. And if this didn't give you clarity and you're still like, this is too vague, then don't watch. My brothers, my sisters, my people, you don't need to watch. It's okay. But I know you want to watch because the drip is too fire.
Yeah, this guy's
He's
crazy.
looking too nice. I'm looking too nice.
Yep.
Stop playing with us. Stop playing with Joga Talks.
For sure. Keep giving us feedback too. Like we love doing that. We love talking to you guys about the pod. Like when I first got it, I got a message, an audio message. You know who you are, and it was just like I was just shocked because I was like, damn, like people are actually like watching it or like not watching it because they're not clear. So it was cool to see like us talking about it, and I never sat down and talked about it if it's not just us two. So hearing it from
all the feedback,
like an outside perspective, is cool. So
100%.
Keep blowing all those comments. Keep
100%.
commenting. We'll shout you out.
Thank you.
More coming on the new season. New guest, new season. We're gonna have a bunch of new cool opportunities here. But anyways,
should we go out to the music?
Intro. Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to this ep. We don't know what ep number this is gonna be because we never know because we're just flowing with it. Free. Joga libre, joga bonito.
Joga libre.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out, everybody.
Joga Talks.
We love y'all. Turn up.
More coming soon, baby. Let's go.